So the next important topic is drain system. All of these different bathtubs have a different drain system that they're very proud of, and I want to give you my thoughts on each one of them and what I have found in the field after installing each one of them hundreds of times. So first, let's talk about the Ellis Bubbles, the 2-inch drain system. So this bathtub, and we can easily see it just by taking off the door. This bathtub actually has two 2-inch drains. Each operates independently. This has a lot of advantages. One, standard plumbing in a house for a bathtub is an 1.5-inch drain. A 2-inch pipe is actually going to carry 4 times the volume of water as an 1.5-inch pipe. So what I always tell folks, they say, oh, I just can't believe that we're going to have two 2-inch drains and it's actually going to work in our house. And what I tell folks is when we go and install this bathtub and we hit drain number 1, your bathtub is going to drain at a very nice fast speed. Most of these folks, that's all they have on their bathtubs. When I click open drain number 2, your bathtub is going to go into turbo speed, and that water is just going to, it's a spectacle watching the water drain out of our bathtubs, how quickly it happens. If we go over to tub number 1 and we take a look at their drain system, this one, they're very proud of this system. So this is going to start with an 1.5-inch drain, standard drain, nothing fancy, nothing special. What we're going to notice on their controls right up front is there's a button called drain. When you hit this, a pump is going to turn on, just like a whirlpool pump. In fact, that's all it is a secondary whirlpool pump. It's going to suck water in through one of the intakes. There's 2 intakes, one for your whirlpool, one for your power drain. It's going to suck the water through. Now, the first issue with this is once your water gets below the intake, you need to turn your power drain off. But while the water's draining, what's going to actually end up happening? So what actually happens when you're running the power drain on tub number 1 that they're very proud of, the water's going to pump into this hose. Under pressure, 1 speed, that's it. The motor only knows on and off. So you turn it on, it's pumping and it's pumping hard. What we do is we put a fitting on your overflow. It's a T. We put a fitting on it and we attach this hose to it. When that water is pumping, if there's no way for all that water to pump down the drain, which 7 times out of 10 there's not, that water goes straight up and it shoots out your overflow. The water just comes right back into the bathtub. I would put these bathtubs in, I would install them, I'd test them, water's coming out the overflow, nothing I could do about it. I would explain it to the homeowners. Always we would be getting calls that there's something wrong with this bathtub. No, they're just pumping a huge amount of water into your drain. It's a terrible system, and I'm so sorry, but that's the only thing, there's no solution for it. Awful system, don't like it at all. But this bathtub here is set up with just a standard waste and overflow that you'd find on any bathtub. Pull the drain, water goes out, 0 effort put into the drain system on this bathtub. Tub number 3 has a 2-inch drain. So they've oversized the drain. I can't pull this door off, but they've oversized the drain, so you do have an oversized drain, but you only have 1 drain. Our bathtubs offer 2 drains, so we're giving you maximum opportunity to get the most water out of your bathtub as quickly as possible. Why settle for 1 drain if you can have 2? So another thing we want to point out on our bathtubs, all of our competitors, every other bathtub is just a standard waste and overflow. It has a drain shoe that glues on, tub drain goes in one direction. Our bathtubs actually have 2 ports, so 4 total, 2 drains, 2 ports on each drain. What this does for us is from the installation perspective, it allows us to get the most direct shot to the drain, whether we have to reverse the plumbing, if we're keeping the plumbing on the same side. This bathtub gives us the most versatility and options as far as actually running our plumbing and making it as efficient as possible so we can get as straight as possible right to the trap and right to the waste on the house.